Wayland Sports Broadcasting here on Waycamp TV. I am Nathan Artunian, and tonight we bring you the Wayland Girls Varsity Basketball Senior Night between the Wayland Warriors and Holliston. Holliston comes into this game 1-16. However, they had a competitive game with Wayland winning 48-42. So this by no means an easy game, but it is a high-stakes game as Wayland enters with a 9-7 record. If they can win today, they will clinch a playoff spot for the first time since their freshman year. 3 seniors are being celebrated tonight. All captains, Sarah Powers, Riley O'Driscoll, and Eliza Russell, and all of them are integral parts to the team. Coach Glavin talking about all of them in their own unique ways. Riley brings more energy than anyone, according to Coach Glavin, with Eliza bringing the best defense and Sarah being the best offensive scorer and just the best overall player on the team. Wayland's going to come into this game looking to clinch a playoff spot, and they'll be hoping to do that today against a 1-16 Holliston team. We'll be back at the start of the game. Welcome to Wayland Sports Broadcasting live here on Waycamp TV. I'm Nathan Artunian. Tonight we bring you the Wayland Girls Varsity Basketball versus the Holliston Panthers. Wayland coming into this game with a record of 9-7, and Holliston coming in at 1-15. Wayland looking to clinch a spot in the playoffs for the first time since 2023. And they made a deep run in those playoffs, so Wayland is a huge game for them. And Holliston 1-16, but this was a competitive game the last time these two teams faced off. Wayland won 48-42, and it was by no means an easy win at Holliston. So Wayland going to look to put together a win that will push them into the playoffs. Holliston looking to get their second win of the year. This is a huge game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wayland High School for tonight's girls varsity basketball game featuring the visiting Panthers from Holliston High School and your Wayland Warriors. Before we announce the starting lineups, we would like to remind you that all participating athletes, coaches, and officials have worked diligently in preparation for tonight's contest. We ask the spectators show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Here are the starting lineups. First, for visiting Holliston. Senior number 3, Grace Whitney. Junior number 12, Katie Johnson. Junior number 13, Callie Dees. Senior number 15, Lizzie O'Connell. And junior number 25, Campbell Harris. The Panthers are coached by Nora Phillips. And now, the starting lineup for your Wayland Warriors. senior forward, number 10, Captain Riley O'Driscoll. And senior guard, number 5, Captain Sarah Howard. Head coach for the Warriors, Tim Glavin. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
As we get ready for tip here, you're just joining us. It is senior night. This is a game that Wayland has to win to make the playoffs. If they don't, we'll have 2 more chances. But this, the most winnable one, as they've already defeated Holliston earlier in the year. Festivities out of the way, we're ready to get going here. You just heard all 3 seniors introduced in that starting lineup: Sarah Powers, Riley O'Driscoll, Eliza Russell. All of them integral parts of this team. Coach Glavin praising them throughout the year. This one of their final games here in the Wayland Fieldhouse, and they're going to look to finish strong. Holliston out there starting. It'll be Grace Whitten, the senior. For the Panthers. Wayland ready to get started, as it will be. Harris ready to take the tip. Announcing we are underway here on senior night as Powers comes away with a tip and DiStefano has it inside. Campbell will give it to Eliza Russell, and Sarah will drive inside. The floater is good, and the senior captain starts it off with a bucket. Wayland immediately out in front. So now you see they'll pump it to 3. Dietz will give it up. Harris driving in on O'Driscoll. Now she'll give it. A long 2 taken and no good. O'Connell was unable to get that, and now here comes Campbell Powers for the Warriors. Powers over to Russell. Sarah in the corner. Back to Campbell. Campbell will give it to her sister, who already has the first bucket, and she'll give it up to Eliza. Eliza Russell will give it to Riley. Now Sarah with it. Back inside. A lot of passing from the Warriors. 10 to shoot here. Campbell will spin her way inside. The shot is short, and Riley O'Driscoll was able to draw the foul. Foul will go on Campbell Harris. Be her first, and it'll send another senior captain to the line. Riley O'Driscoll, a player that Coach Glavin called the emphasis of energy, and she's had a journey that started on JV, but in this year she's been a big part to this team. That first free throw is way off. Now Driscoll able to adjust and go 1 for 2 at the line. So Wayland out to a 3-0. As Grace Whitten, the senior, will take it up on the other end. Get it inside to O'Connell. And now the three will be taken, and it's way off by Katie Jocelyn. Campbell Powers with it. Will give it to her sister. Sarah back into Campbell. Campbell was looking for Di Stefano, but the pass sails out of bounds, way off. The two were not connected there. See Whitten take it up again. Whitten with Di Stefano on her. They'll fake the handoff, and now they'll shoot the three. Dietz is good. Callie Dietz with a three to tie it at 3. A minute 40 into this one. Don't be fooled by Holliston's 1-16 record, as they're just one behind Wayland in the power rankings as they draw the foul there. That's another foul on Campbell Harris, so this could be a problem as Campbell Harris picks up 2 early. And if you're new to watching high school basketball, 5 fouls gets you out of the game, so 2 this early on could be a problem as Sarah misses the first free throw. And yeah, you're going to see Campbell Harris take a seat here as she can't risk picking up a 3rd foul this early on. Sarah with another chance to give Wayland the lead. And they're going to say one of the Wayland players with a lane violation, so the free throw doesn't count, and we'll stay tied at 3 here. An empty trip for Sarah Powers at the line. Now Grace Whitten will take it up. Holliston with their first chance to take the lead here. As it's stolen away, and Russell now on the fast break. Liza spinning her way inside. Beautiful move, and Liza Russell puts Wayland ahead. So all 3 senior captains on senior night with points early in the first few minutes of this game. Now inside, and it'll dribble out of bounds, and it'll be Wayland ball. They tried to get it inside to Kira Lucas. Checked in for Harris, but to no avail. Now Holliston bringing a full court press. Russell with it. She'll give it to Sarah Powers. Sarah into her sister Campbell. Back to Russell inside. Another nifty move in the paint, but she misses that time. Di Stefano with it. Over to Sarah. Gives it to Campbell. It feels like every pass between the sisters is to each other. Sarah with it. Looking around. And surveying into Campbell. Campbell inside, and they're going to say she traveled. She took a few steps in that paint before putting it up. So now Whitten will take it up. 3 minutes into this game, Wayland out in front, 5-3. C. O'Connell give it up to Whitten. Whitten, the swing pass is intercepted by Russell. Here comes Wayland on the other end. Russell giving it to the open Sarah Powers, and she'll give it back. Di Stefano, who hasn't handled the ball much yet tonight, will take it and get it inside. Campbell Powers will find the lane, but she misses the layup. Now Grace Whitten will get Whitten inside the find, and she'll pass up that mid-range shot and dribble it around. Now the elbow jumper is no good from Lindsay O'Connell. She's been unable to connect tonight on a few attempts. Russell will give it to Powers. Powers over to her sister again. They pass it back and forth. And now Eliza Russell will join. O'Driscoll inside the reverse lay. No good, as that would have been a difficult shot. And they're going to call the foul on Campbell Powers after the rebound. So that'll be her first. And now you see the first Wayland substitution check in, as it'll be the sophomore Fiona Straley. Grace Di Stefano will sit down. Holliston now with the ball. That's Grace Borum who just checked in. And they try to score over Straley, and she does. With the bucket. That'll make it a 5-5 game. They're going to call a travel. So Wayland turns it right back over. This is not the start you want if you're Coach Glavin and the Wayland Warriors. Holliston, despite their 1-16 record, right in this game in the opening minutes. It's Holliston running out of time to get that aim, and they're going to call a 5-second violation. Callie Dietz couldn't get that ball in. That might be sort of a mistake from Holliston, as they could have called a timeout there and had another shot at it. Campbell Powers loses her dribble but gets it to her sister. Sarah turns it over but fights to get it back. It's going to be a jump ball. Madness everywhere, and they're going to call. Are they going to call a jump ball or a foul? It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Panthers, so that'll be a turnover for the Warriors. Comes Jocelyn all by herself, a beautiful floater, and Holliston has their first lead. Lady Jocelyn with back-to-back buckets. Now here's Whalen trying to go quick on the other end. Sarah Powers with it. Over to Russell. Into Straley. Campbell gives it to her sister Sarah, who drives. The floater is good. Campbell to Sarah, and Whalen has tied it up. Sarah's got 4 here early. Now it'll be Graham with it. Graham driving in. Mid-range shot is no good, and it's pulled down by Riley O'Driscoll. 2:30 to go as Whalen begins to reassert themselves here. Sarah with it. Giving it to Campbell. Liza, good passing for the Warriors, and Sarah will pass it back 3. Straley inside. The open shot inside is no good. Straley the putback, and she'll draw the foul. Initial shot from Riley O'Driscoll was no good, but Straley able to earn the foul on the putback. And that foul will go on senior. That'll send Straley to the line. No good on the first. And now for the first time today, Whalen will check in their freshman, Elsa Renneker. Her first break. Or no, that's Campbell Powers getting her first break. And an empty trip at the line for Straley, and that's unfortunate, as this will stay tied. With 2 minutes to go, the long 3 is no good, as they get the putback, and it's blocked. Good hustle there from Sarah Powers. Whalen with another chance to take that lead back. Under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Liza Russell will give it up. And now Straley inside once again will kick it out this time. Russell, great passing for the Warriors. O'Driscoll will give it to a wide open Renneker, and the mid-range is no good. A missed opportunity there. The putback from Straley, and Whalen taking advantage of those putbacks as Straley on the board, making up for those missed free throws, and now Whalen out in front 9-7. They just turn it right to O'Driscoll. I don't know where that pass was going. Sarah Powers on the other end. Trying to take the fast break. She'll give it to Russell. And now Renneker will reset it. Russell. Back to Sarah Powers. Powers into Straley. They're going to keep going inside, and that one is blocked. Good defense by Holliston as Kira Lucas was there. Now Holliston on the other end. No good. As Russell hit the deck. Wanted a foul, but no call there. Still a stop for Whalen. Powers, and they're going to say she traveled as she pivoted before that pass. And took another step. 49.5 to go in this first quarter. Whalen out to a 9-7 lead. And Jocelyn will take it up. Jocelyn inside, it's poked away by Straley and fought for on the ground. Good effort from Russell, able to get rid of it. Sarah Powers, 34 to go. Into Straley, who dropped it, and it'll be picked up the other end. Put back no good as well. Jocelyn fighting for it, and they're going to call a foul. Now we'll go on Straley. That's on the floor, so there will be an inbound here as Holliston now with the final shot with 23.4 to go in this first. It's inbounds it. The immediate jumper from Jocelyn is good. Jocelyn's got 6 for Holliston, and we are tied with 20 seconds to go. Russell's going to get it in, and she almost doesn't. Smart choice from Coach Glavin. They were calling the timeout. As Russell did get it in, but it looked like she was going to pick up a 5-second violation. So with 16.3 to go here, Holliston standing tough in this first quarter. Jocelyn, the junior, has been their best player. 6 of the team's 9 points here to start. 16.3 to go. Wayland will have the final shot. And you'll see Campbell Powers come back out there. And she'll have it. With 11 to go as they hand it off to Russell, and I don't know about that one, as they call a backcourt. So Wayland with a costly mistake out of the timeout, and Holliston has it with 10.8 to go. Holliston looking to get it in, they do. It's stolen away immediately, and now it's all over the place as everyone fights for the ball. And Holliston comes away with it. Long shot is put up and no good. But at the end of one, it's tied 9-9. So Wayland, not the best quarter there. A few turnovers, but still tied in this game. I wonder what kind of adjustments you may see from Coach Glavin here as Katie Jocelyn for Holliston with 6 points. Leading the way so far, Sarah Powers has 4. All 3 seniors are on the board here on senior night if you're just joining us. Sarah Powers, Eliza Russell, Riley O'Driscoll, all being celebrated tonight. And Wayland with a win, good spot in the playoffs. And this their best opportunity in the remaining games. Wayland coming in here at 9-8. And you're going to see Renneker taking this one up for the Warriors to start the second. Powers will float it. Renneker from the top of the key. Quick pass inside, and now she'll take it back. Sarah Powers with it will float it across the court. Eliza Russell will miss that one as it goes off the rim. There's now a lot of players in for the first time for Holliston, and Wayland takes it right away. Sarah Powers on the fast break. Dribbling, and she'll draw the foul. Will be her first. As Russell with it, we'll give it to Renneker. As they pass it back and forth here. Looking for some kind of opening, Renneker with it. 3 back and forth passes, and now they give it up. Russell back at the top of the key. Powers, Wayland being very patient with their ball. Russell will give it to Renneker, who takes the 3 from the corner, and it's off the rim. Powers the offensive rebound. The putback is no good, and Whalen comes up empty yet again. Grace Whitten with it on the other end, trying to take a fast break. Now she'll give it up. The three-pointer put up from O'Connell, and it's no good. She's been empty. Russell giving it up. Sarah Powers driving in and gets the bucket. She wanted the foul, but she'll give Whalen the lead as Russell will help her up. Sarah Powers with 6 points here in this first half. GS Whalen back out in front, 11-9. And they'll call the foul there as Whalen getting a bit too close there, and the foul will go on Sarah Powers. It will be her first. Holliston will inbound it from the baseline. Potty, who checked in at the start of the quarter, inbounding it. Headed in. And that pass off the hand of Coach Potty. Holliston looking to keep it alive, and they do. Now from the corner, it's McAdams. In and out. Rebound, Reneker. Russell on the other end. Gives it to Sarah Powers. Inside, O'Driscoll gets the lay. Timeout Holliston as Whalen with a 4-0 run to open the quarter has their largest lead of the game. As this is the first year for head coach Timothy Glavin in control of the team. And so far he's put his team in a good spot. He said he didn't know what this job would be like, and he said he was really excited to figure out and learn as he went on. This has been a very successful year, I would say, for him. He top it off with a playoff win here today as Eliza Russell would pass it in. Pass back to O'Driscoll. She's had a few chances in the paint, and she has scored once. And now Campbell Powers, the wide open three, drains it. Campbell Powers with a three, putting Whalen out by 7. And they'll call the foul on the other end. Foul will go on Reneker. It'll be her first. Adams will inbound it for the Panthers. She looks around for someone to get it to, and she gets it to Grace Whitten. Whitten will give it up. Whalen with a full court press, but they get back. Russell almost threw it away, and now Whitten will give it up. Three-pointer from McAdams. Banks it in. Hadley McAdams slows down this Whalen 7-0 run. It's a 4-point game. Reneker will give it to Sarah Powers. Whalen with 15 to shoot. Campbell will give it to Russell. Whalen running out of time to shoot. It's Powers with it. The floater off the backboard and in. Crafty shot there from Sarah Powers, and she has 8. Whalen back out in front by 6. Now on the other end, they'll call the foul, and Sarah Powers can't believe it. She picks up her second personal here. That'll send Lindsay O'Connell to the line for her first chance at the line. As you see DiStefano about to check back in. It will be Sarah staying down with those 2 fouls. And for Holliston, you see Katie Jocelyn back out there, and Jocelyn has 6 points for this Holliston team. As an empty trip of the line for Lindsay O'Connell, she has been able to make nothing tonight. But they do get the rebound, and immediately Grace Whitten driving in. Good defense from DiStefano, forces a turnover that's taken away by Reneker. Campbell Powers the drive inside, and she earns the foul. Foul go on Johnson, who just checks back in, and that'll send Campbell Powers back to the line. Campbell with 3 points here tonight. Something Campbell's really been working on this past year is her defense. Coach Glavin said she was one of the best offensive players on the team as a freshman, and this year one of her main focuses has been defenses, and it's been a lot more improved there on Whalen's ball. After a perfect trip from Powers makes it an 8-point so far. Reneker with it. 4 minutes to go in this first half, and that a costly mistake there from Campbell as she forgot they were over the timeline and gave it to Russell in the backcourt. Backcourt violation for the Warriors. So now Whitten working her way in from the corner, and Holliston gives it right back. Not playing well in the second quarter, and Whalen taking full advantage. Russell with it. Looking to make it a double-digit lead here for the Warriors. DiStefano will give it. Elsa Reneker, the freshman, gives it. DiStefano from the corner into O'Driscoll. It's batted away from Powers. O'Driscoll able to pick it back up, but it's eventually turned over. Here comes Holliston on the fast break. Whitten gives it and takes it back. Pass over to Yedugani, and they'll call a travel. Another turnover for Holliston. They have not looked good in this second quarter. Having trouble just getting the shots up. Now Russell will inbound it in. Holliston with the full court press. Campbell Powers almost turns it over, but it'll stay Whalen ball. As Russell with it. She'll take it and get it into O'Driscoll. And now she'll take it back. And she'll put up the floater. It's way off. But good effort from O'Driscoll to try to save it, but unsuccessful. Whitten on the other end trying to take advantage. Good defense from Powers there to keep her back. Connell will pass it around. Whitten, the long two is way off, and DiStefano grabs it. Russell with it as we have 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. Whalen holding an 8-point lead. Bad pass there, and it's a turnover for the Warriors. The other end, from Jocelyn, who had 6 in that first quarter, but has been held scoreless in the second. Reneker with it. Now DiStefano. Reneker into Campbell. Campbell turns it over. Not a good last few possessions from Wayland after taking that 8-point lead, but Holliston has been unable to answer, and they miss again. Russell will try to take advantage. Russell going downhill fast, but the layup no good as she was too strong on it, and O'Driscoll throws it right to the defense. Good defense from Reneker, and she's able to keep it in the corner, and a smart timeout from Coach Glavin there with 1:33 to go. Wayland with an 8-point lead in the ball. So with 1:33 to go, Wayland currently nursing an 8-point lead, their largest of the game. It's been a few minutes since anyone has scored. If you weren't there last week to see Wayland here at home blowing out a Randolph team over 25 points, Metro West Daily News was covering that game as well, as we saw a lot of exciting stuff happen. The starters weren't out there for too long, as everyone really got a chance to get in there and get some valuable experience, and that's something Coach Glavin has talked about a lot. He said he wanted to see the freshmen get more minutes, and that's been something he struggled to do, but he was able to get them all into the game, and he even got freshman Eileen Newton her first varsity basket in her first year playing basketball. So that was a special moment for this team, as with 1:30 to go, Wayland with it and an 8-point lead. Russell got to get over half court and it dribbles out of bounds. They're going to call Holliston ball, and oh no, Eliza Russell appears to be injured after that, and she's in a lot of pain. We'll get word on the status of Eliza Russell as soon as we can. She's badly injured there. Now we'll continue as Straley back out there along with the freshman Sloan DiRoberto for the first time. And Straley able to draw another foul. She's done a great job doing that. That foul will go on Katie Jocelyn. It'll be her second. Wayland will have it from the baseline in this final minute 16. As hard as it is, Wayland has to put the thoughts of Eliza aside just for another minute as they turn it over there. $1:13 to go. Holliston has it, and they'll try to capitalize. Whitten on the other end. Now the mid-range shot is no good. Straley touched it and has to save it, and she's unable to. So a mistake there as Wayland caught snoozing. Holliston will get another chance with 57.7 to go in this first half. As they get it in, the long two is good. A great shot from Katie Jocelyn. Picks back up with her 8th point. They'll make it 20-14, although they have it at 15 right now on the board. And now the three from Campbell Powers, no good as she's off. Holliston trying to take advantage here in this final 35. Whitten with it. That was a three, so it is 20-15. Oh no, it was a two. Okay, yeah, it was a two. It's 20-14. Campbell Powers on the other end. Wayland going to try to hold it for the final shot. 15 to go. DiRoberto, who just checked in. Reneker. 10 seconds to go, and now Wayland will try to do something. Reneker lost it. Now she'll recover and give it to DiRoberto into O'Driscoll, who has to put it up, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds with 1.3 to go. Wayland comes up empty there. That should just about do it for this first half. Wayland going to play tight defense. No real shot is going to come up. But now in the first half, Wayland with a 20-14 lead, but we're all thinking about senior captain Eliza Russell, who's badly injured. So we'll step away and we'll be back after halftime. This is going to be difficult. As out there, you'll see it's Reneker who will mostly fill the gap for Russell, but also you'll see a lot of Sloan DiRoberto, who's another freshman who is known for her defense. So let's see what Wayland can do in the second half and if Holliston can take this game from them. As the team very dejected after Eliza's injury. If Wayland can hold on in the second half and protect this 6-point lead, they will go to the playoffs for the first time in 3 years. Here's Callie Dietz, who gave Holliston their first points, and now inside immediately, Campbell Harris, who picked up that 2 fouls in a minute and a half and couldn't go back out there, immediately putting Holliston within 4 to start the second half. As Sarah Powers draws a double team, and a more open Campbell will give it back up. Sarah, the open 3 off the front iron. Holliston going to try to cut into that lead even more. The long 2-pointer is no good. O'Driscoll able to rebound it. Campbell Powers now on the other end will take it up and drive inside, going downhill really fast, and she throws that off the rim as that layup was too strong. Grace Whitten with it. Now Reniker on her. Jocelyn, who's Holliston's leading scorer with 8 points in that first half. Just a minute into the second half here. O'Connell with it. Inside. Whitten. No good. She wanted a foul, and now Wayland has numbers. Got Campbell Powers fighting her way inside and getting the layup. Campbell Powers gives Wayland their first points in the second half. It's 22-16. Now Dietz will give it. She tried to get it to Whitten, and Reniker ripped it away. Reniker fakes the layup and puts it up, but she misses it. It'll go off of a Holliston player as Dietz flips it last. It'll be Wayland's ball. And immediately Holliston wanting a timeout. As Wayland off to a good start to start the second half, trading buckets, but they're looking like the better team so far. As if you're Coach Clevin, you got to be happy with that start. As the team looks a lot more focused. They've done a good job so far, at least, turning the page from Eliza Russell's very sad injury. She injured it near the end of that first half. Hoping it's not an ACL tear, but very well may be. Wayland out of the timeout. Inbound it with DiStefano. We'll get it right into Campbell Powers, and the layup no good. Here's Jocelyn, the leading scorer for Holliston on the other end. And DiStefano playing great defense, but they lose her, and the jumper is no good. Tipped around, and Holliston gets it back after a bobble from Campbell Powers, but Sarah Powers with a steal. Campbell gives it inside. Sarah Powers will throw it off a Holliston player, and it'll stay Wayland ball. DiStefano will inbound again from the baseline. Gets it into Campbell Powers. Who has to pull it away. Sarah with it now. DiStefano from the corner will get it out. Reniker into O'Driscoll. Back to DiStefano. 10 to shoot for the Warriors. Campbell looking around, now gets it into O'Driscoll. Sarah passes up 1-3, now gets it into O'Driscoll with 3 to shoot. The layup is off. Wayland unable to get a rebound. And unsuccessful possession there. On the other end, the long 2 is no good from Harris. Campbell Powers on the other end gets it to Reniker. Inside. And they turn it over. A mistake there. Holliston on the other end gets the reverse layup as Katie picks up where she left off, and she's got double digits with 10 points. She's the leading scorer for both teams here. Now Sarah Powers with it, and Elsa Reniker will give it up. Reniker will shoot the open 3, and it's no good, and rebounded by Harris. Holliston trying to push the pace now within just 4 points. And the mid-range shot is off the front iron. Unable to connect there. Reneker on the other end. Wheelan's lead just down to 4. Sarah Powers, the floater. Bobbled by DiStefano, but saved. Sarah Powers will drive inside. The layup is good. Powers has 10 of her own for the Warriors on senior night. Grace Whitten with it. And she'll draw the foul. Reneker's second. See DiRoberto check back out there. DiRoberto only played a couple of minutes so far. DiStefano got to sit down. As Dietz will inbound it, and she gets it to Whitten. Whitten crosses over and drives in. Now the pass to Sarah Lucas, and that one way off. The putback, no good. And Holliston comes up empty, and the double whammy as they are hit with a foul. They're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to call an over-the-back foul on Campbell Powers for the rebound. So Campbell picks up her first, and Holliston going to get it back. Holliston fans are happy with that one. As O'Driscoll will bat that inbound down. It'll stay red ball. Good defense there. Now Dietz will try to inbound it again. This time from the other side. Dietz looking, gets it in. An immediate shot put up by Drossen, and it's an air ball. Whelan now with it on the other end. Reneker, the find inside. Now Campbell Powers will pass up that 3. Drive inside, drawing the foul, as the refs have been blowing a lot more whistles here in the second half. That'll be Jocelyn's 3rd foul, and that's something to watch for. And yeah, they're going to check her out here with the 3 fouls. We're going to see Gorham get back out there. Now Sarah Powers with it. Whelan with a 6-point lead, and the tall Holliston scorer back stuck on the bench with 3 fouls. DiRoberto. Over to Sarah Powers, who gives it to her sister, Campbell. Campbell, the 3 from Reneker is no good, but rebounded by O'Driscoll. They'll get another chance. No fresh shot clock, as that was an air ball. Campbell Powers with 10 to shoot. Give it to Sarah. Sarah inside, no good. And Whelan comes up empty. Sarah Powers staying on this full court press. 3 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. A long 2 is off the rim. Rebounded by Whelan. Campbell Powers pushing her way inside and gets the layup. Powers with a great job scoring there over Whitten. They're going to warn Whelan for delay of game after the bucket. I'm not sure what was wrong there. Maybe Campbell Powers might have thrown it away, but I'm not exactly sure. But one more of those will be a technical foul. Campbell Powers with the bucket. She's got 7 today. Our sisters have 17 of the team's 26 points. Now inside, Sarah Lucas is no good. Sarah Lucas. Now Campbell on the other end, going for another layup and gets the foul. Sarah Lucas will pick up her 2nd foul, and it'll send Campbell back to the line. Holliston wants a timeout as well. Back to their as much as they've been up in this game. Quick game reset here. Whalen with 3 timeouts left. Holliston with 2. For Holliston, Katie Jocelyn, their top scorer, has 10 points. Currently stuck on the bench with 3 fouls. We'll see when Holliston decides to take the risk and put her out there. You certainly don't want her to pick up a 4th foul this early. Now it'll be Campbell Powers to the line. She was perfect in her first trip. 2 of 2. She'll have a chance to put Whalen up by as much as 10. And off on the second, but she gets 1. And Whalen now has their largest lead of the game at 9. Diaz trying to push the pace for Holliston. And they're going to say she stepped out of bounds there. So a turnover for Holliston. Whalen going to take it up. Sarah from the corner. Inside DiStefano, the nice find, and DiStefano gets it away. Whalen with an 11-point lead. Gorham gives it now. Diaz. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Foul will go on Sarah Lucas for an illegal screen. It'll be her 3rd personal. And I don't think they're going to take her out. She's the backup for Harris. But 3 fouls on her. Campbell Powers is over the head of O'Driscoll. Also going to take over. 11-point lead with 1:30 to go in this 3rd quarter. It's the largest Whalen lead of the game. As inside, that one no good. Sarah Powers has it, Whalen controlling it with 1:10 to go in this 3rd quarter. Sarah will give it to her sister. They've been passing back and forth all night. Now Redeker inside. Campbell with a good ball movement from the Warriors. The open 3 from Redeker is no good, and she's been just missing on those. So it'll be Holliston's ball as that one dribbled out of bounds towards me. 53.8 to go. Holliston has it. As Whitten will take it up. Whitten dribbling around and now gives it up. Yes. Back to Whitten. The long 3 is off, and Holliston needed that. They're going to call a foul on the other end. The foul will go on Dietz. That'll be the 4th team foul, so any Holliston foul here, no matter what, will put Whalen to the line for this final 40.4. Redeker looking to get it in, and she does. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sarah Powers with it. Powers fighting her way inside and gets elbowed to the face, and she's hurt. And they're going to call a timeout. And the ref going to tell Powers that she didn't move, and Sarah's going to say, she elbowed to my head, and now multiple Whalen players are angry. And Powers bleeding. So Australia going to have to check in for her. And the elbow there. Interesting call. I sort of agree as Powers sort of leaned into that elbow. They didn't see it the same way, and it's Whalen's ball here still. DiStefano with it. Into Straley, who just checked back in. Good passing for the Warriors, who now have the final shot, and they turn it over. On the other end, Wayland going to push that out. Good defense from the Warriors. Meanwhile, Powers on the side just getting tended to. I'm sure we'll see her back in this fourth quarter, but she in a bit of pain right now. As that one tipped by Powers, but it goes right to Lucas, who missed it. Campbell on the other end with 10 to shoot. Trying to get that final shot. 7 seconds. Powers over to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll, the mid-range, way off. DiStefano gets it, but she wasn't ready for it. It'll sail out of bounds with less than a second to go, and that should just about do that third quarter. Wayland playing tight defense, and they're going to give a long pass to Lucas, who's going to turn and fire off. And at the end of third quarter, Wayland with an 11-point lead, their largest of the game. They are 8 minutes away from a playoff spot. And Sarah's very confident that she was elbowed in the face there and that there should have been a foul. She'll get to watch back and see if she's right. She very well may be correct about that one. Is the official not in the best spot to make that call? And you'll see them stick with Straley out here, but Sarah will go back in. Looks like they'll give Reneker a bit of a break here to start this fourth quarter. Something to pay attention to. Number 12 on Holliston, Katie Jocelyn, back out there with the 3 fouls. She's got to stay out of trouble, as 2 more will get her out of this game. So Wayland has the possession arrow, so they'll start. Just joining us, a lot has happened here on senior night. Wayland has controlled most of this game, although 8 minutes left here. Wayland with an 11-point lead, and I just saw Sarah make up with that ref. She got a bit animated before. Now she has it. Powers into Straley. Back over to Sarah Powers, who will fake the shot and go up with it. No good. Holliston comes away with it. Holliston on the other end trying to move it around. Long 2 put up there from Ennis, and it's a 3, and she gets it. I thought that was a 2. And yeah, I hear a 2 yell from the student section, so I don't think that was a 3. Sarah Powers, we'll see what the scoreboard updates to, but DiStefano inside to O'Driscoll, who gets the lay. Wayland with the answer. So far, they're still sticking with 21 for Holliston. Looks like it'll be a 3. Now a 3-pointer put up. That one definitely a 3, but it's no good. McAdams unable to get back-to-back buckets. Now Powers gives it to Campbell. Now O'Driscoll with it. Sarah over to DiStefano, who will pass up that shot and get it into Straley. Straley inside, gets it ripped away. Holliston on the fast break with Straley behind everything. And the layup, no good. Holliston unable to take advantage of the 5-on-4. Sarah Powers inside to O'Driscoll, wide open, and looked like she got fouled there. No call. And it'll be Holliston's ball with 6:09 to go here in this fourth quarter. Well, looking to finish this game off. Such a playoff spot. Straley will check back out, and you'll see Reneker back in there. Now O'Connell with it. They'll give it up, and now McAdams dribbling around the 3. Off the backboard and no good. The putback is also no good. Now Campbell Powers with the lane. Driving in and soaring in and takes it, but no good. Sarah Powers able to draw the foul. That foul will go on Katie Jocelyn. It'll be her 4th. So Jocelyn now with 5:41 to go, only not able to give any more fouls in this game. Holliston going to use one of their final 2 timeouts. .541 to go here. Wayland looking to put this game away and earn a playoff spot for the first time since the 2022-23 season. And that would be in the first year of head coach Timothy Glavin's reign on this team. So Sarah Powers now to the line. A couple of free throws now. And the first one off. And Holliston going to roll the dice here. They're going to stick with Jocelyn, even though she has the 4 fouls. I'm not going to take her out. We'll see how that plays out. As the second free throw from Powers is good. She's got 11. Wayland's leading score here. More points than anyone on the court. And Wayland with a 12-point lead, the largest of the game. As they'll call the foul there on DiStefano as she reached. Not a bad foul at all to give there. DiStefano's first. Holliston looking to get it in, and they will. Jocelyn. Top of the key with DiStefano on her. McAdams, the long shot is no good. Put back up. And that 3 earlier was taken off, so that's why it was 20 before that and not 21. Because it's a 10-point game. And the point is good from Elsa Reniker. And that makes it a 12-point game again. Poked away by Reniker. Reniker trying to take it on the fast break. She'll spin in, now she has to give it up. The elbow jumper from DiStefano is off, and Holliston has it with under 5 to go. They've got to push it. McAdams, the 3 off the backboard and no good. It's hit away, and it'll stay Wayland's ball. 4:34 to go. So Holliston now going to start to get a bit desperate here. Despite their 1-16 record, this has been a fairly competitive game. Coach Glavin going to have to rescue Wayland there as they call it stuck in the corner. Coach Glavin going to call a timeout, and Wayland just 4.5 minutes away from their first playoff berth in a few years. We do a quick game reset here. Holliston with 1 timeout, Wayland with 2. Sarah and Campbell have combined for 19 points. Sarah has 11 of them. Holliston Katie Jocelyn has 10 points, but she also has 4 fouls, and she's 1 foul away from being done. If Holliston wants any chance of coming back in this game, they're going to need her to stay out there. Whalen will inbound it from the side. Reneker to inbound it. He'll look around and get it into DiStefano. DiStefano over to O'Driscoll. Now Reneker, as Whalen going to slow it down with their 12-point lead. Campbell to her sister. Now Reneker, the open three from the corner. And that would have been the dagger, but it's no good. Now Gorham on the other end. The long two is off and pulled down by Campbell Powers. Coach Glavin trying to remind the Warriors to take their time with it. Reneker over to Campbell, inside. O'Driscoll able to draw the foul. Foul going on Harris, it'll be her third. And Whalen will have it with a fresh 35. O'Driscoll gets it to DiStefano. Reneker, under 4 to go now. Reneker with it, looking around, and now gets it to O'Driscoll in the corner. A long swing to Powers, who made the defender fall. The layup off the backboard. Whalen with another rebound. And Campbell Powers with a bad turnover there. She throws it away, but Whalen able to eat up almost an entire minute on that drive. Now just 3.5 minutes to go. Holliston needing to make up a 12-point deficit. Jocelyn with it. DiStefano playing great defense. And they draw the foul there as they'll call the push on Powers. It'll be her third foul. 3:18 to go. Sarah Powers talking it over with the ref. You don't have to worry too much about that foul. Just got to keep playing defense and close out this final 3 minutes. 3:15 to go, and now here's Jocelyn driving inside, gets the foul. Katie Jocelyn trying to will her team in this. Call the foul on O'Driscoll. Send Jocelyn, who's Holliston's leading scorer, to the line for 2. She'll miss the first. If you're Holliston, you really need these free throws. You're trailing by 12 with just a few minutes left. Can't really afford an empty trip at the line at this stage. And that's just what she does. And she goes 0 for 2, but the ball will dribble off of O'Driscoll and they'll give Holliston an extra life. Holliston going to get it in. They throw it in, they almost lose it. Jocelyn with it. Give it up. Now Lucas over inside. Jocelyn with the rebound. Jocelyn looking around. Up. The three-pointer is good. As that is Gorham, who cuts the lead to 9. Wilson's out, they hit a 3 to stay in it. Campbell Powers over to DiStefano, as Whalen should really be taking their time, but Powers puts it up and in. We'll take that too as Whalen brings the lead back to 11. Sarah Powers has 13 tonight. As that shot is off, Jocelyn and Whalen is close to putting this one away with just 2:15 to go in this game. DiStefano with it. Reneker. 11-point lead for the Warriors, closing in on a playoff spot. Reneker looking around, now gets it into DiStefano. DiStefano turned it over. Connell on the other end will give it. Long shot is no good. The putback, and Jocelyn able to get to the line. DiStefano has had some trouble tonight, and she's unhappy. And Holliston going to call their final timeout right now. quick game reset. Wayland is in the bonus, so all fouls in the rest of this game will send Holliston to the line. So if Wayland can just hold on to this 11-point lead, they will come away with the win, and they just got to be smart here and not turn the ball over on offense. Just try to waste some time. So it'll be Jocelyn out of the timeout with a couple of free throws. And Jocelyn with the 2 free throws. And the first one is no good, and Jocelyn has had a great game tonight, but not at the free throw line. And she has gone 0 for 3 so far, and hoping to make her first here. Second free throw is good, and Jocelyn finally gets one to go to make it a 10-point game. Under the 4 fouls, they're going to take her out, as they have to be super aggressive here on defense. 11 points, but Wayland just got to get it in here. Reneker looking around, she gets it in and will take it back up. Reneker, as Wayland able to break the press with 1:45 to go. Powers over to Reneker. 1:40 to go now. Reneker gives it to Campbell Powers. Still 20 to shoot, plenty of time. And turn it over. Mistake there. Wayland so close to a win here. As Grace Whitten will take it up. The senior will give it to Lindsay O'Connell. O'Connell spinning her way inside, and now she'll give it. 2 is good from Campbell Harris, and that'll make it an 8-point game. Holliston staying alive here. 1:10 to go. If you're Wayland, you just got to hold it and make them foul. Let it go. Into O'Driscoll, the wide open layup is no good. She'll get it back and put it back up. And I don't know why you're shooting the ball. You can waste time here with under a minute to go, and you will get the victory. Whitten with 50 seconds to go. Holliston needing more. The three-pointer is no good, and now Wayland just has to hold it. Holliston with the foul. The foul will be Sarah Lucas's 4th. And it'll be the 3rd team foul, so Holliston has to give one more, and then Wayland will go to the line. With 43.1 to go, you don't need to shoot it. They get it into Campbell Powers. Wayland trying to get rid of it. They've got to get across the half-court line, and they do. Sarah Powers with it. And Wayland still putting it up. Riley O'Driscoll able to draw the foul. But she saw the open lane there. That foul will go on Sarah Lucas. It's her 5th. She has fouled out of the game. And so her day is done with. And she was held scoreless tonight. Andrew Ghani will check in for the final 33 seconds as Sarah Lucas has fouled out. And the first free throw is off from O'Driscoll. You don't really need to make him. Not a super pressure-filled moment. And she misses both of them, but Wayland able to get the rebound. And that's even more important. Wayland going to try to waste as much time as possible. Powers trying to get away. Now she gives it to Campbell. Under 23 seconds to go. Good passing from the Warriors. And now, finally, with 20 seconds to go, they call the foul. Foul will be on Harris. It'll be her 4th. And with just 16.8 to go, Wayland going to get to the line. That'll send Reneker to the line. Reneker knocks down the first. Erica's played a lot tonight, and that was her first point. But she's done some great passing, and she's helped move the ball for this team. And now she gets a couple of free throws to basically put this one away with 15 seconds to go, a 10-point lead. As Whitten will dribble around. They'll turn it over. Holliston will not foul, and that will do it. And on senior night, the Wayland Warriors have clinched a playoff spot. Final score, Wayland 38, Holliston 28. And a proud Coach Glavin goes over to his team in his first year. He has got them into the playoffs. So, leading scorer for Wayland, Sarah Powell.